Good evening, Strike at Night campers. Good
Hi,
evening, Camp Counselor
friends.
Janelle.
Hi, Camp Counselor Sharon.
How are you tonight?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am doing well. I am so excited tonight.
Me too.
You know why I'm excited?
Hmm. Let me guess. Is it because of the book we're reading tonight?
Well, I love books. I'm always excited about books, but I'm even more excited about our guest reader.
Me too.
I can't wait. He's going to be so amazing. I'm so excited. Our campers are coming in. Can you see them? They're excited too. They're coming in. They're ready to hear him read. I know they are thrilled. Come on in, campers. How are you? We're giving you a big strike tonight. Oh, they are coming in. They are real cool cats. I bet they've got the rhythm from last night. What do
I
you
bet
think?
they do. I bet they're strutting in too.
Ooh, I bet they're strutting their stuff.
I
Come
bet they
on and
are.
strut on in, strike campers. We want to see you strut your stuff. Let's see you strut your stuff, campers. Oh, I see them coming in. I cannot wait. I bet they are all in their pajamas, ready for a nighttime story. They're coming in already. Hello, how are you? I see some campers saying hi to us already. Good evening, campers. Look at them waving back at us, giving us a big strike. Can you give me a big strike? Thank you. I'm so happy to see you tonight. Oh, Camp Counselor Sharon is so excited to see you. Oh, I am so hi, Derek. I'm so happy to see you. Derek, you are such a super reader. Welcome back. Isn't he the best, Camp Counselor Janelle?
Yes, he is indeed.
He's so awesome. He is so awesome. He's going to have so much fun tonight. And we are ready to have a great time. We are here at Camp Strike at Night. Good evening, campers. I am Camp Counselor Sharon,
And I'm Camp Counselor Janelle.
and welcome again to the place where we read
Read,
and we strike
right,
and we
to
have a
have a
good
good night.
night. And that's exactly what we're going to do tonight. This is the nighttime camp that you can join from anywhere because reading is for everyone.
Everyone.
It is. It follows you wherever you happen to be. This camp is for everyone. You can join from anywhere. You just put on your pajamas and join Strike at Night for an exciting read aloud. And we're so happy you've decided to join us again. I'm excited tonight. I'm very happy, but I am kind of sad because it's our last night with our campers. We're having so much fun. And reading a book is like traveling, isn't it? It's like traveling without moving your feet. So, welcome along. We're going to move our feet again tonight and we're going to have a great time. Did you all have fun last night? Yes. We had fun last night with Dr. Crystal Clemens. She's the CDF Freedom School's national director, and she taught us last night how to strut our stuff. Does everybody remember strutting your stuff last night? Yeah, I had fun strutting my stuff. Did you have fun strutting your stuff, Camp Counselor Janelle?
I did. I had fun learning how to be on rhythm with the beat and everything.
Me too. You know what? In honor of Dr. Clemens, I think I want to strut my stuff. And
Me too.
I think I want to strut for all the campers. So let's strut for all the campers tonight. How about that? Will you strut with me, Camp Counselor Danielle?
Yes, I will.
All right. Hey, striped campers, you are real cool cats. You got a lot of this and a
And a
lot of
lot of
that.
that.
Strut your stuff. Strut, 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 strut your stuff.
Strut
Strut your
your
stuff.
stuff.
Strut,
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 strut
strut
your
your
stuff.
stuff. Woo!
I see them out there strutting their stuff. We're so happy you came to strut your stuff with us. Thank you so much. And who do we have to thank for all the wonderful gifts that we've given away, all the books we've given away this week? Counselor.
So, we have to thank, of course, our sponsors who made this possible to give you guys all free books and book vouchers to choose your own books. And those sponsors are Twinkle Toes Nanny Agency, located here in Tallahassee, Florida, the Specialized Literacy Professionals, and the National Science Foundation. Can we give a big strike for them? So thank you
Thank
to all
you.
of our donors and sponsors.
Thank you so much. We are so appreciative that they believe in literacy. And guess what? Our guest reader tonight is a huge believer in literacy. He believes in literacy so much that he has decided he's going to donate 500,000 books to kids. Yes, his name is Mr. Orion Jean. Can you all welcome Mr. Orion Jean? Hi.
Hello, I'm so happy to be here.
Hi, Orion.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
We are happy to have you here. Can all of our watchers give Orion a big old strike? Oh, we are so happy to have you here, Orion. And I'm going to introduce you to everyone because for those of you who don't know Orion, he is a 10-year-old upcoming sixth grader. And he lives in Mansfield, Texas. And we've got a lot of watchers from Texas here. And Orion won the 2020 National Kindness Speech Contest. So he's a speaker. He likes to speak. Would you guys like to see him doing his speech? Let me show you the speech that won Orion this contest. I think we'd all like to see that.
The question is, how can kindness change a nation? The difficult situations impacting our world have shown us that kindness is more important now than ever before. We've heard about the families hurting from this pandemic, communities suffering from injustice, and people being over virtual learning. This has all shown us we could really use a big hug right now. And that's just it. Kindness is like spreading hugs around the world to those who need it and those who may not know they need it. The act could be something small, but in the end, make a big difference to the person receiving it. You could hold a drive-up bake sale and donate the proceeds to a local food bank, or leave flowers on a neighbor's doorstep with a nice note to let them know they are special. Send a letter to an essential worker thanking them for their hard work, or even something as simple as asking your parents how you can help out around the house can go a long way. The thing is, kindness is a virtue we can all possess if we are willing to. So why not start today? Because right now, it's what we need more than ever. To keep hope, to show love. And that love might be the hug someone needs to brighten up their day. So, what's stopping you? Join me in the race of kindness. The best part is, everybody wins. So start now, and I'll be the first one to cheer you on.
Wasn't that an awesome speech? Yes, and Orion won money for his speech. And you know what he did with that money? He used that money to do a kindness project. And with his money, he bought, I'm going to stop this share. With that money that he got from the project, he used that money to buy toys for children who were in the hospital. Isn't that a kind thing to do, campers? And because he was so kind, a toy company decided to pay it forward to Orion. And I'm going to show you what happened when they paid it forward to him.
We have something special for you. The toy company, Melissa and Doug, I'm sure you're very aware of them. They were so inspired by you that they are generously donating $5,000 worth of imagination-sparking toys, including their award-winning scoop and serve ice cream counter to a hospital of your choice. Oh, tell us how you feel right now, Orion.
It feels great doing something kind, and it feels even better. That is a quantity. I spent a month collecting 600 toys with the $500 and other donations, and now we have $5,000 worth of toys for more kids, and that feels amazing.
Yay!
Orion, my man, it is an absolute pleasure.
What a very kind thing for Orion to do. So he's on a race to kindness. And you can see Counselor Sharon wore her kindness shirt tonight in honor of Orion, right? Isn't that a kind thing to do? And I tell you, he won't stop being kind. We just can't stop him. He he's on this race to kindness, and he keeps racing and racing. And during the pandemic, he decided that so many people needed food, and there were lots of food insecurities in his hometown in Texas, that he decided to feed people who were having problems with food insecurities, and he helped to feed 10,000 families. And now he's on a race for 500,000 books for children. Can we give him a big strike? My goodness. And he's just inspired so many people, including Camp Counselor Sharon and Janelle, because we thought, you know what? If this 10-year-old can do such kind things, then surely we can at 16, these two 16-year-olds. Oh, I hear all the campers saying, no, no. Listen, we read. We're not mathematicians. We read, right? We surely we can do kind things too if Orion can do them. So Orion, thank you for inspiring us to do kind things. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Orion Jean. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you for that wonderful introduction.
Well, you are very welcome. I think you have pretty much done that yourself. And if you look at the bottom of the screen, you can see his website is ticking across. He's got a new book out, a kid's book about leadership. And you're going to be reading to us tonight. What are you going to be reading for us tonight, Orion?
I'm going to be reading The Word Collector by Peter Hamilton Reynolds.
Well, we can't wait to hear you read. I think everybody wants us to get out of the way. They don't want to hear from us. I think they want to hear from you. So we're going to move out of the way, and we're going to let you have the stage. Campers, Mr. Orion Jean.
Thank you. All right, like I said, I am going to be reading The Word Collector by Peter Hamilton Reynolds. Dedicated to Dick Robinson, who has inspired word collectors worldwide. Collectors collect things. Some people collect stamps, some people collect coins, others collect rocks, some collect art, Some collect bugs, others collect baseball cards. Some people collect comic books. And Jerome, what did he collect? Jerome collected words. He collected words he heard, like Peru. Certain words caught his attention. He collected words he saw, like willow. Certain words jumped out at him. He collected words he read, like emerald. Certain words popped off the page. Short and sweet words like spark and dream, or two-syllable treats like motif or glimmer, and multi-syllable words that sounded like little songs like kaleidoscope and geometry. There were words he did not know the meaning of at first, but they were marvelous to say, like aromatic, vociferous, and effervescent. There were words whose sounds were perfectly suited to their meaning, like molasses, or smudge, or Tyrannosaurus rex. Jerome filled his scrapbooks with more and more of his favorite words. Jerome's collections grew. He began organizing them. Dreamy, science, sad, action, poetic. One day, while transporting them, Jerome slipped and his words went flying. As he began to pick them up, he noticed his collections had become jumbled. Big words next to little words, sad words next to dreamy words. Jerome began stringing words together, words he had not imagined being side by side. He used his words to write poems. He used his poems to make songs. They moved. They delighted. Some of his simplest words were his most powerful. I understand. I'm sorry. Thank you. You matter. Jerome eagerly collected more and more of his favorite words. The more words he knew, the more clearly he could share with the world what he was thinking, feeling, and dreaming. One breezy afternoon, Jerome climbed the highest hill, pulling a wagon packed with his word collection. He smiled as he emptied his collection of words into the wind. He saw the children in the valley below, scurrying about, collecting words from the breeze. Jerome had no words to describe how happy that made him. Reach for your own words. Tell the world who you are and how you will make it better. Peter Hamilton Reynolds. The end.
Oh, Orion, how wonderful. Thank you for sharing with us. Can you all give him a big strike?
I'm honored.
Awesome. Are you a word collector, Orion?
I like to think of myself as a kindness collector.
A kindness collector. I really like that. I really like that. Do you think we can ask you some questions? Do you mind?
Absolutely, I would love
Wonderful.
Thank you for allowing us to ask you some questions and thank you for reading to us. What
Thank
a wonderful book. Thank you so much. You definitely brought that book alive, Orion. Thank you.
thank
So, our first question is, what is your favorite word to use?
Well, I think that Miss Davis already knows the answer to that question. It is one of the longest words I have ever heard, and it is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And I would have to say that is my favorite word.
Wow. I don't even think I can repeat that. Super cat. What was the
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
word? Wow, you deserve a big strike for that, Orion.
And he deserves a strike for knowing how to spell the word at the age of about 3 or 4 on my new white furniture.
Wow. Very impressive.
Correctly, albeit correctly, in crayon. I love him though. His favorite word.
Wow, really impressive. So, our next question is, what is the first thing you do when you learn a new word?
When I learn a new word, well, I do one of two things. I look it up and then I write it down. If it's a word that I really like, I write it down.
Wow, so I'm definitely going to take those tips when I learn a new word. Are you going to do the same, Camp Counselor Sharon?
Absolutely. That's a great tip for learning new words.
Our next question is, what word do you think is the hardest to spell?
What word? Hmm. I'm I'm gonna have to go with one of two words. One is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and the other would be pneumonia. I'm still not 100% sure on how to spell that.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so we read about Jerome and all of the words he collected for fun. What do you collect for fun?
I think that one thing I collect for fun, well, I told you I love collecting kindness, but I also love reading books. Like, as you can see here, most of these are my books. I am a book person, and this camp is all about literacy, and I'm all about literacy too. I love reading, and I love to make sure that other kids have the opportunity to, own books that they can love and care for.
We love it. We love to hear it. So I love your library, your book collection back there. Love
Thank
it.
you.
So we're so happy you were able to read to us tonight. So can you tell our friends about your book that you wrote?
Absolutely. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, it is called A Kid's Book About Leadership. And you can go to the website at kidsbookabout.com to pre order it right now. It comes out in September, and I'm really excited for all of you to hear my message about leadership.
Wow, that's so amazing. What inspired you to write this book, this amazing book?
Over the past year, I've learned quite a bit about leadership with the race to kindness. I want everyone to know, a kid or adult, that they have the potential to be some of the greatest leaders the world has ever seen.
Wow, that's so amazing. Well, you definitely inspired Camp Counselor Sharon and Camp Counselor Janelle to be more kind and give away more books so other kids can have libraries like that behind you. So thank you so much for reading to us today and being so kind and spreading kindness and being a leader.
It has been my pleasure.
Thank you so much, Orion. Well, before we go, at the end of every night this week, we have given away books. And so, much like every other night, we want to do the same thing tonight. So, we actually have some winners tonight. We have more winners tonight. And they are ticking right here at the bottom of the screen. We've got some winners.
We're
Yes,
from Texas.
yes, there are a few from Texas. We've got folks from Florida, from Georgia. We've got winners from all over. Congratulations. Your grown-ups will be getting an email. Your grown-ups will get an email from Strike at Night Camp, and you will get a gift certificate to purchase books of your choice that you can have shipped to your house so that you all can have libraries, home libraries, maybe add to your collection, or maybe start your own collection so that you too can have a book library that looks like Orion's. But we've also got a special treat because you're here, right? And this is really cool stuff to have you here with us. So we thought we'd play a little game because we wanted to kind of surprise our viewers and you. So we've got a few questions we wanted to give away some more stuff. So we've got some questions we want to ask. We're going to play a game. We're not going to tell them what we're giving away until after we get our winners. Okay. But you've got to participate as well. All right. All right. So here we go. Camp Counselor Janelle, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Here we go.
All right. So the first question of our game is, can I get a drum roll, Camp Counselor Sharon? It is, what are the titles of all 3 books read at camp this week?
I am looking for someone to put it in the chat. The titles of all 3 books that were read this week. I know some of you have been here all 3 nights. You've been on with us. You've been on with us. Come on, all 3 books. Come on, folks. Those of you who've joined us all 3 nights, you know one that was read tonight, right? Yes, Crown for sure. Yeah. Oh, Orion's helping you guys out. Yes, he's helping you. The Word Collector was one. Come on, come on. All 3. Who's going to give us all 3? Crown, I Got the Rhythm, and the Word Collector, Deanna Roberts.
Woo!
Roberts. Yes, you are the winner, Crown. Oh, to that fresh haircut. I Got the Rhythm and the Word Collector. Good job. The next question is.
So the next question is, can you name all 3 guest readers?
Who's got it? Who's got it in my chat? All 3 guest readers. Oh, they were so fabulous. The first night we had an NFL star. The second night we had the National Director of Freedom Schools. And tonight we have a 10-year-old author, philanthropist, and amazing kindness guru, spreading kindness all over the world like confetti and making grown-ups. There is, yes, he's one. Come on, I need all 3. I need all 3. Oh, come on. DJ and Kelsey have one. Come on, I need all 3. Who can give us all 3? Well, there's one sitting right there. There he is. He's as handsome as a button. Orion and Miss Moore. The kindness guru. Right. Orion, Dr. Clemens, and Harry Slayton. Who are we going to? Tanya Wolford. Tanya Wolford, we're going to go ahead and give it to you. It's
Woo!
Orion Jean, Dr. Clemens, and Darius Slayton. So we're going to give it to you. Tanya, good job. You all were helping each other out in there. I like the way you were helping each other out. Next one. Next question. Good job.
Okay. So we want to know, where are you guys watching from? Do we have any international friends outside of the United States watching right now?
Is there anyone who's outside of the U.S.? Is there anyone who's outside of the U.S.?
And we want to know, where are you located right now?
Anyone outside the U.S.? My mom's room. Yes, that's excellent. Tamika's little person. I think it's Lexi. Yeah, we've got South Carolina. Okay, how about this? Who is the most Western person? Do we have any California folks? Who's in California? Who's the most Western? Any Californians? Ooh, Kalamazoo, Michigan. Anybody further north than Kalamazoo, Michigan? Derek, you're way up in Michigan. I know. Where's Charlie? Charlie, Stephanie Bowden's in Tallahassee. Come on, anybody? Oh, we got Georgia. We got Georgia. Anybody in Maine? Who's the most Eastern? Any New Yorkers? Anybody in Maine? Who's the most Eastern? Derek, I'm so happy you're here. You already won. You already won one of these tonight. Okay, we don't have any international. Give me the next question.
Okay, so the next question is, what do Orion wants to be when he grows up?
What does Orion want to be when he grows up? What does he want to be when he grows up? Any guesses? Look at him. He looks like a professor, doesn't he? Perhaps a firefighter?
Or a president?
A spy. I like that. A speaker, maybe. He would make a good one. He already is a great one. President. I would vote for him. Would you vote for him, Camp Counselor Janelle?
I would,
He
yes.
gets my vote. He gets 2 of my votes. A writer. I like that. Writer. Perhaps a writer. Government. Government sounds good. Any other guesses?
Intense.
Who does he want to be? Going once? Going twice? And because I know the answer, I'm going to tell him to. There are 2 folks on here who are very close. So, Ryan, tell them what you want to be.
I want to be an author.
An author.
Woo!
Oh, Bernadine Vassar and Brittany Bryan.
Woo!
And Brittany Bryan, we are going to, you 2 are also going to get the special prize. And because I think is that the last question? Yes, that's the last question we have. But here's the surprise. Guess what? These folks, it doesn't come out until September. But all of these folks that just played our game tonight are getting a copy of Mr. Orion Jeans, a kid's book about leadership. We are ordering copies for our people. Strike. Yes, and because And listen, because we had a few more in here, because we couldn't find some international folks, we got a few more copies. We're just gonna draw out of we're gonna spin the big wheel and draw some more. How about that? So
Sounds great.
we're gonna have some folks getting copies of your book, man. How does that sound?
That sounds great.
Isn't that incredible? And those of you who listen, those of you who may not have won a copy of the book, I'm telling you, because I've gotten a little sneak peek of it, I'm telling you, it is incredible. You might want to go ahead and get you 2 or 3 copies. You buy 3 copies, you get a discount. It is at www.akidsbookabout.com. Go ahead and pre-order. Don't pre-order 1 or 2. Go ahead and get 3 and give the other 2 to your friends. Get you 3 copies at akidsbookabout.com and follow Orion on www.racetokindness.com. Okay? We are absolutely thrilled and honored to have Orion here reading to us tonight. Thank you for joining us this week. We want you all to stay tuned. Follow us via social media on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, okay? Because even though our name on there is Strike at Night SC, which is for summer camp, guess what? We're not going to just be striking in the summer. We're going to be striking more often than we plan. Get ready because this camp is going to happen again before the end of 2021. Woo!
Woo!
Thanks to generous sponsors. Thank you to, gosh, the universe. The universe has been so good to us, and we are so excited about the inspiration that Orion has provided to us in being so kind and giving away books to kids, making sure that we're on a race to kindness. Literacy is for everyone. So we are going to be doing more and more of this. And thank you, Orion, for inspiring us 5-year-olds. Uh-oh. Did I count wrong again?
I think we're 16.
Oh, yeah, 16.
Right.
Oh, I'm not a mathematician, man. I read. I don't do math. Okay. 21. I'll go with that.
Okay.
Thank you for inspiring us young folks to do what a 10-year-old has done so well. You have mastered it. And if you keep spreading kindness like confetti, guess what? So many people are going to catch on, man. So many people are going to catch on. So we just applaud you. We thank you for coming on and reading to us. Thank you for inspiring us to be kind. And now, before we sign off, if you will, we have a special way of signing off each night. And if you'll just sign off to everyone and tell everybody good night in our special Strike at Night way, we like to say to everyone here at Strike at Night Literacy Camp that we read
Read
and we strike
and we strike.
and we have a good night. Good night, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Orion.
If you won tonight, please put your email address. If you did not register, please put your email address in the comment section so that we can make sure you get a copy of Orion's books. Thank you. Hi, Jody and PJ and Matthew. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Bernadine. Make sure you put your email address in the chat box so that we don't miss out on getting you your gift. Hi, Andrika. Hi, Tamika. Good night, Deanna. Shaquandra, he would make a great principal. He would. Somebody said he'd make a great word collector. He would. Thank you, Orion. You're awesome, man. Look at you with your race to kindness. Your race to kindness shirt on. You look, is it time for bed now? You gotta go to bed. It's bedtime now, I know. It is.
Yeah,
Tell Crown I said hi and I love him.
I will.
All right, big guy, I love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Good night. Aw.
Love him. He's so cute. Good night, everyone. Good night. I'm making sure I get everybody's email. Cortan, Tanya Wolf. Good night, Camp Counselor Janelle.
Good night, Camp Counselor Sharon.
Strike.